Oh my god, that guy's name is Lobster! I specialize in making ravioli. I'm a really good ravioli chef. I got whale ravioli. It's essentially just a dead-ass whale mixed in with some ravioli. It's not very tasty. It's a little stinky and it's also a little chili, but it looks great because, you know, it's a whale. Got lobster ravioli. Lobster ravioli is great if you're having a special event because, you know, lobsters are really used for fancy places. They're great. They sell like nobody's business. They taste delicious. There's no need to worry about the lobster raviolis. Those are the best raviolis that man can offer. I got one more type of raviolis, which is just bread raviolis. It's essentially the same thing as normal raviolis, but instead of cheese in the middle, it's just a piece of bread. They're a little dry. They're a little soggy too after you put them in the oven and boil them or whatever. But they're great raviolis. I mean, these raviolis are the best raviolis that a man could offer. I've got energy drink ravioli, Monster Energy raviolis. Eat one of these bad boys, you just, woo! You got energy for years, man. Years. Battery ravioli. Now, this is a ravioli that doesn't get much sales because if you eat it, you die. But they're great. I mean, you want to play a funny prank on your friend, give him a battery ravioli, he'll die. Fun prank. Bleach ravioli. It's white. It's got bleach in the middle of it. Tastes really bad. Does the same exact thing as the battery ravioli, just different colors. You know? It's like those goldfish. They all taste the same, but they're different colors, you know? That, whatever, the rainbow mix. I always thought they were like blueberry flavored, orange flavored, green flavored. What flavor is green, actually? Kiwi. Kiwi flavored.
Go towards the people.
Where, over here?
Yeah, just over there. And can you talk about the ravioli?
Anyway, the best ravioli that I've found successful to dealing with customers and people who I work with is actually the spaghetti ravioli. It's ravioli with spaghetti noodles inside the ravioli pockets. Now these raviolis taste delicious because it feels like you're gutting an animal. You bite into that shit and all the spaghetti noodles come out and you're like, ooh, spaghetti ravioli. I think they're great, but if I had to eat them for the rest of my life, I totally wouldn't eat them for the rest of my life. I'd probably switch to ketchup raviolis. What, Trey?
Go towards the people.
Where are they? In front of me?
They're like fucking northeast.
Anyway, my favorite ravioli is ketchup ravioli because this ravioli tastes great. Got ketchup in the middle. Ooh, deep fried ravioli. That's great. You just deep fried ravioli. You deep fry a ravioli, you put it inside of another pocket of ravioli, and then you deep fry that. Double deep fried ravioli. Imagine how delicious that tastes. Double deep fried ravioli. Damn, that must taste like ecstasy, golden ecstasy, God. If I were to make a new flavor of ravioli, I'd probably choose mozzarella stick ravioli. Even though a mozzarella stick is just a deep fried ravioli, they'll taste pretty good, you know? Ravioli's great, depending on what kind of event you're at. If you're going to a special dine-in, dine-out restaurant, you're going to want to get a lobster ravioli. Lobster ravioli is the best for that because it's really fancy. It's got nice, good meat inside of it, tender meat. So you can just eat the lobster ravioli really at any event you want. It's great. Now, for a non-serious event like a funeral. For a funeral, you're going to want squid ink ravioli because the squid ink is going to symbolize death and yeah, it's just going to make people sad and it's going to be gross and shit, but hey, a man's got to eat what a man's got to eat. The best type of ravioli personally that I think we need to start selling a lot more is deep fried ravioli. So you deep fry a ravioli and then you just stick it inside of another ravioli and then you deep fry that. So you get double deep fried ravioli, and it's just magnificent.
Go in there. Go right.
Oh my god, the double deep fried ravioli. It's the best ravioli they've got on this planet. The best ravioli. If I had to eat a type of ravioli every day for the rest of my life, I'd eat double deep fried ravioli with ketchup. Ketchup is the best sauce. It's the best for putting it on ravioli. It brings all the flavors together. Now, I know we're near in Georgia Pole here. Georgia Pole looks like a fancy town, you know? The type of lobster that the people, the type of ravioli that the people eat here in Georgia Pole, I would say that the type of ravioli people eat is probably the lobster ravioli. Now, this lobster ravioli is the best ravioli to eat for a special event because this ravioli tastes delicious. The nice lobster meat makes it all come together. The flavors really intertwine. It's just a delicious meal for someone who is cultured and has a lot of intelligence. Now, something for someone who's not intelligence and someone for uncultured swine, you're gonna want to eat shrimp ravioli. Now, shrimp ravioli is the worst kind of ravioli because your mouth tastes like shrimp. Nobody likes shrimp ravioli. I'm telling you, shrimp ravioli is the worst type of ravioli to have ever. Your mouth tastes like shrimp. There's a line of brown dust on the back of the shrimp. Usually, that is actually fecal matter that is on the shrimp. So you never want to eat shrimp ravioli because shrimp ravioli just tastes absolutely disgusting. Shrimp ravioli is the worst type of ravioli. Yes, that was my talk about shrimp ravioli. I have a call with a viewer. What type of ravioli do you like, sir? Troy, that's you. Troy, what type of ravioli do you like? Oh, there's a telephone pole floating here. This is my favorite type of ravioli. Floating telephone pole ravioli. Oh, tastes delicious. Best type of ravioli.
Cheetos.
Ooh, Cheeto ravioli. Now, I just heard that from a viewer. Now, Cheeto ravioli is going to be the best type of ravioli you're going to want to have for a football game. People love Cheetos, but they also love ravioli. So if you stick some Cheetos inside of a ravioli, you're going to have a delicious creation. I mean, this creation is going to be filled with cheese, more cheese, and the ravioli bread. Because ravioli bread is really just the same as regular bread. Just put it in water and let it sog over for a little bit.
Walk through the town behind you.
The best ravioli for a town like this in Georgia Pole. Georgia Pole looks like a fancy place. It's got fancy houses, fancy town, fancy restaurants, fancy bus stops, fancy spray paint, graffiti. Someone sprayed PUBG on the side of this building. The best food, ravioli for a town like this, town with a lot of culture and, I don't know, intel, you know, a good town. The best ravioli you have in this town would be, lobster ravioli. Now, lobster ravioli is delicious because it's got the nice, sweet, crunchy taste of the lobster and the smooth taste of the buttered cheese inside, and then the ravioli bread. Hey, don't shoot me! Blood ravioli! Oh my god, that guy's name is Lobster! Record that. That was beautiful. Thanks, Lobster. Now, lobster ravioli is the best ravioli to have in an event like this because you just killed someone. It's something to celebrate. Lobster ravioli. Yay! I'm gonna go eat my sandwich. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for playing.